couple years ago, we went to Alaska. And we tried living off-grid in Alaska in very rustic, tiny cabins. Here's what we learned. We love off-grid life. We love the back to basics, slow pace, rustic life that off-grid brings, but we don't love everything about it. For example, doing laundry for a family of 9, a lot of kids, a lot of dirt, mud, mess. That was not really fun to do in the rustic fashion. So now, fast forward a couple of years, we just bought a cabin and we're getting ready to move to our cabin in Alaska. And we know what we like about rustic off-grid life and we know what we don't. So now we're going to be adding some technology and some gear to our off-grid rustic cabin to help us with the off-grid side of things that we don't like so we can enjoy more of the off-grid things that we do like. As soon as we announced this, we've had lots of companies reach out to us and say, hey, we'd love for you to try our technology, try our product, take it with you to Alaska, test it out, and see if it's a good quality off-grid product. And so we're starting a brand new series today, the Off-Grid Gear Series. In this series, we're going to be covering things like power boxes, solar power systems. We're also going to be testing out water filtration systems, all kinds of tools and equipment, different appliances that are designed for off-grid life. We're going to be testing out wood-cooked stoves and different heating systems. All these different companies have reached out to us and said, please take our product, bring it to Alaska, test it out, try it out, and we're going to be sharing that experience with you. We're going to be sharing in this series, Off-Grid Gear, the different pieces of equipment. We're going to test them out. We're going to see how they do. And at the end of this series, I'll share with you my favorite picks, the things that have really helped us, so that if you're trying to go off-grid, you'll know what kind of gear is going to be helpful and maybe what kind of gear you don't have to worry about. So today we're going to start this brand new series off with a portable power station from Oupes. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know just recently we shared a portable power station from Oupes. When I told my contact at Oupes, hey, we're going to be going off-grid in Alaska, Michael said, you got to try this unit. This is going to be a better fit for an off-grid cabin application. This is the Oupes Mega 1 portable power station. And the reason that Michael, my buddy at Oupes, said, we got to try to take this one to Alaska and test this guy out is because this is a portable power station that grows with your needs. This power station is a good starting spot and it's designed to grow with your needs. So let me show you what I mean by that. The Oupes Mega 1. Now, the thing I like about the Mega 1, the Mega 1 is a 2,000 watt portable power station. And that 2,000 figure is a really important figure. You see, if you're looking to kind of dip your toes into the off-grid world, maybe start experimenting with solar power, battery banks, and learning to run different appliances without the grid. And if you're doing all this on a budget, you're wondering like how small of a system can I buy that will actually, be usable in my life? A 2,000 watt system is kind of the minimum place that you want to start. And the reason why is because in your house, all the outlets in your house, like these over here, outlets that you plug your tools into, your refrigerator, generally speaking, those are powered with 1,800 watts. So if you get, if you get a portable power station that has 2,000 watts, that means that anything you plug in your house to a regular 120 plug, you should be able to power with your portable power station. So now this guy, he's called the Mega 1, but actually he's kind of tinier than I expected as far as physical holding this thing. And this is why I think this is such a good starting place, because it's a small little portable power station, and yet it can charge anything that you plug in your house should be able to run off this at least for a short period of time. It has 4 120 volt plugs, all the inputs you're going to need for, the basic stuff you want to get by. It's a good starting spot. It's an affordable starting unit with that can grow with you. And that's where this guy comes in. Okay, let's get this out of the box. The Oupes Smart Extra Battery. So One of the things that I like, if you do your research into solar power and battery banks and that sort of thing, there's all kinds of different parts that you need. You need your battery bank, your inverters, your wires, and sometimes it can be a little intimidating when you're first getting started to figure out what everything exactly is that you need. These systems simplify that. So there's the Oupes Smart Extra Battery for the Mega, the Mega 2, and the Mega 3. And even, this is a lithium-ion battery with some smart interfacing. So you can actually plug right into this battery itself. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be combining this system. So we take our Oupes Mega 1, which is, again, a good starting unit, a starting portable power unit. We're going to put that right there. Let me clean this place up a little bit. Okay, so what we have here, we have our Oupes portable power station, the Mega 1, right there. And right next door, we have our Oupes Smart Battery. And the beauty of this is with this little station here, you can buy this station, get yourself started, start working with some off-grid portable power banks, some solar power. But then when your needs grow, when you're ready to take on more, maybe get yourself a little off-grid cabin and start running it off of solar power or a portable power station, you can take these smart batteries and expand your system with just one cable, which is awesome. Okay, so this one cable here, and they're actually made to be stackable. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our portable power box. We're going to stack it right on top of our battery here. All right, so let's connect this guy. And that is pretty simple. We have our little connection ports here on the side. 1, 2, they're exactly the same. We just go from one to the other. There we go. 1, 2. Click, click, okay. Now that they're connected, they should be able to interface together where I turn this unit on here and it should turn both on. So let's see. Yep, there we go. That tells me that it's all working right. And now what we've done is we've turned this little portable power station, which has 2,000 watts and 1,024 watt hours of storage. We've added 2,048 watt hours of storage. So we have actually tripled the storage capacity of this system. This can be done again and again. You can keep adding these smart batteries and increasing the size of your system. So this is why if you're going to start experimenting with off-grid life, a system like this one here that Oupes makes is a good system to look into because you can start playing around at hobby level. Go camping with your portable power station, learn how to charge it with solar panels or in your car. Get an idea of your coffee maker, how much battery power, how much storage is used up when you fire up the coffee maker, your espresso machine. Real tough off-grid life there. Okay, let's be honest. My millennials, you're out there. We might be going off-grid, but we still want our espresso, right? Comment below. Am I alone on this? As you get comfortable with this system, you can then increase its size by adding smart batteries. Now let's do my favorite part. Let's start testing this out. What can this unit do? What can it power? What can we actually use with this combination? Let's start with the easy thing. Can we charge some tools? Start with our DeWalt 20-volt lithium ion. That's working. We're charging. So we're charging a tool, but now let's try to run a tool. Let's see. I've talked about this before. It's one thing to charge another battery with your battery. It's a different thing to spin a blade or create heat. All right, ready? Let's give this a test. Safety gear on. So it did take up a lot of the power. You saw this as we were operating it. As that blade is spinning, it tells us it has 1 hour. At that, you could cut with that saw for a solid hour. Now, the minute the saw stops spinning, it's not using up any more power. Now it tells me we have 36 hours of battery life left. So the minute you start working your tools, they're gonna require more. I want to push this further because this system with this extra battery, the nice thing is with the extra battery storage, we could use a system like this not only to run tools and charge our tool batteries, we could hook this up to something like a refrigerator or a chest freezer. But I want to keep pushing it. I want to see what kind of power we can. I think it's time. Let's do the Chopsaw test. I have yet to find a small-sized entry-level portable power station that could run a chop saw. This is a much bigger saw blade. It requires a lot more power to spin this blade through. So it's a big ask of a small entry-level portable power station. I actually don't think it's going to do it, but I'm wondering with the addition of the extra battery, the smart battery, if it doesn't increase our power and allow us to do more. So there's only one way to find out. Let's find out. Again, I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. I was not expecting that. Let's give it a shot. Holy cow! Woo! Wow, that's nuts. I have never seen a unit that was able to do that before. It's a big ask of the little guy, but it totally did it. I'm actually really surprised. It totally cut that baby in half, but you will notice it really sucked up a lot of power usage. We're down to, what do we have? We have, oh man, 99 hours. Yeah, a lot more storage. So that is really cool. I'm really impressed with the Mega 1. Now, let's be clear here. I'm really impressed. I'm also not off-grid in Alaska yet. So with this series, what we're going to be doing is we're gonna introduce you to the gear that we're bringing out. We're gonna test it out a little bit here on our on-grid farm, and then we're gonna pack all this stuff up and we're gonna put it in a trailer and we're gonna haul it to Alaska and we're gonna try it. We're gonna put these things through really hard off-grid life. We're gonna be working on our cabin, installing different things. We're gonna put an addition on the cabin. Big projects in store for this summer, and you're gonna be watching it all. And we're gonna test this off-grid gear out. And at the end of the first summer off-grid in Alaska and through the fall and winter, we will report back. We'll give you our favorite products, what have really been the things that helped us the most. And of course, with all these units, we're gonna get you guys discounts too. Oupes is having a really big sale this week, so there's a link in the description below if you're interested in getting yourself a Mega 1. I haven't put it through the ringer yet, so I can't say myself that this is absolutely the best unit you can buy out there, but I am impressed already with what I see, and I'm really excited to take it to Alaska and put it through the ringer and tell you what I think on the other side. They are having a big sale right now, plus if you use our link, you do get a discount, and it's an affiliate link, so we get a little bit of a bonus for sending you there. I'll also have a non-affiliate link below. For those of you who don't want to do the affiliate thing, I understand. If you don't want to, support our channel, then I guess you don't have to. If you work with any companies or you make products yourself that you would like us to take to Alaska and test out in this off-grid gear series, shoot me an email, aust@thisishomesteady.com. And if there's a product that you want us to test that you think would be cool on this, send me an email, let me know about it, and I'll reach out to the companies and see if they want to get their products tested out in off-grid life in Alaska.